Hi, hello, happy Tuesday. How's it going, gamers? Hello, hello. Hi, Bromo. Hello, hi, Razar. Hi, RJ. Hi, Time. What's up? What's up? Taking a break from Chien Pao raids. I haven't done any yet. How are they? I've been grinding them since they're released. We're gonna get that shiny cap. We're gonna get that shiny cap. RJ, thank you for a 7 stream watch streak. I appreciate you. Hi, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week so far? What's up? What's up? We had a long weekend, so yesterday was a holiday, so today super feels like Monday. But also didn't stream on Sunday, so a long time no see. I haven't seen y'all since stream on Friday, right? Right. So it's been a minute once again. Bye. Hello, hope everyone is great. You as well. Today we're gonna do some Chien Pao raids. I've got my Chien Pao, my little Chien Pao buddy here with me for Chien Pao raids. We'll see if he stays up. I'm kind of like sitting in front of him though. Maybe I can sit out of frame so we can show off the Chien Pao. We love shiny Chien Pao? Yeah. Wait, also question, wait. Shiny Chien Pao raids, the Chien Pao raids have been out for a while, right? When do we actually get shiny Chien Pao? That's the important question. I can't believe we're gonna get shiny Chien Pao and then it's gonna be Reg H where Chien Pao's not even legal. That's pretty devastating. Not gonna lie. But I'm so excited to have it. For anyone who's done the raid already, what mon are you guys using to beat it with? I was just gonna use my Sarah again, but I don't know if that's bad because it has a higher attack than Wo-Chen. And we'll hit with dark type moves. So I might have to do like a fighting type or something if that doesn't work out. Or a fire type that's not a ghost. But I think it'll be okay. If I turn my chair this way and sit over here, then we can have Chien Pao in frame. Perfect. Chien Pao as Mystery on August 22nd. Is the Wo-Chen available now then or no? Or not yet? I should know these things. August 8th to September 30th. Okay, soon. Soon! Right, the Thursday after the raids end. Right. That's what it is. Okay, I haven't missed it. Hi, Greg. How are you? My Switch is real slow today. What's up with that? All right. Also, maybe I should put my raid Pokemon in my party so I don't have to go to every raid crystal and then find it. I did update my Ceruledge. Wait, is this the Ceruledge I've been using? Actually, because I just realized if it is not IV'd. That's crazy. I mean, it's mostly fine. It has best attack. It's just its HP isn't best, and its speed isn't, but I don't know if speed really matters for raids. Jacob, be safe. Have fun. Happy Pride. I love you. Take care of yourself. Wait, what's this Ceruledge? Oh, that's a different raid one. Okay, whatever. That's crazy that I've been using a non-full HP Sarah Ledge this whole time. Speed matters is my Flint with Icicle Crash. That's true. Let me bottle cap this guy real quick. Punching everything in Donkey Kong. I want to play that Donkey Kong game. One day I'll get a Switch 2 and I will play Donkey Kong Bonanza. I hope you're enjoying it. Kitty cats! Hey, why are you chasing? Topo! Thank you for 5 stream watching, Topo! I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Hey! Cat! I might have to go break up a cat fight if my cats are keeping this up. I'm trying to beat it for Worlds. I'm trying to see spoilers in my timeline. Oh no! Hopefully you're able to beat it without being spoiled. That's lame. Are you able to like avoid spoilers with like like muting terms? Film the fight World Star style. The cat fight? Nah. Cats are so weird. Like 1 second they're best friends and then the next second they're chasing each other, hitting each other, and then they're best friends again. Probably, but I'm lazy. I did that when Just the Kingdom came out. I'll do that when I really want to avoid spoilers for something. But it's not always foolproof because sometimes people like spoil something without putting like the keywords in the tweet or whatever. But it usually helps a little bit. Hey! They're looking at each other very intently. Okay. Okay, I think they stopped. I think Charcoal relaxed. Cats are so weird. Love them, but they're so strange. Hi from a parking lot. Okay, bye, going home now. Hello, have a safe drive home. Take care. Ah. Oh my God, why can I not drive in a straight line on my ride on? Chien Pao raid! Alright. Same thing as I did with Wo Chen raids, whenever that was, like 2 weeks ago. If anyone would like to join me, I'll put the code on screen and anyone is welcome. How much have you had to drink tonight? I just can't walk or drive in a straight line ever, I think. At least in a video game. I swear I can drive a real car. But I'm right on? I don't know how that works. Alright. Shiny Chien Pao raid! Code is on screen if anyone wants to jump in. If not, I will try my best to solo it with my Sarah Ledge, but I'm kind of afraid of Sarah Ledge being a ghost type. So I'm gonna see how it goes, and then if it goes poorly, switch out to an Iron Hands or something. We'll see. Iron Hands with Mushroom Drain Punch? That makes sense. I probably have an Iron Hands close to build that I could use. One of my ooms retweeted the Jirachi sneezer post about like getting hit with the metal bat. Hi, Cherry! I'm sorry. That tweet popped off. That tweet popped off. I was proud of it. Aqua, hello! How are you? Trying to Cobra Cloak and Lumberry and Regage. Yeah, I think Cobra Cloak. Honestly, Lumberry too. I feel like they're both valuable. feel like I didn't see a lot of Lumberry last iteration of Break H, but I feel like it's very good with the amount of statuses running around in general. Especially since there's no Unnerve to block it. The mystery is at the end of the month. Sounds like the Wo Chen mystery distribution will be this Thursday. They're gonna each start the Thursday after the raid event ends. So we can get Wo Chen this Thursday, and then Chien Pao would be, as long as we successfully unlock it, which I'm sure we will be 2 more weeks, and then 2 more weeks till the next, and the next. Lumberry might be an Aquamarine VGC thing. I mean, I feel like I've seen, I feel like I saw Lumberry. No, there was some of it in Rig H. I was trying to think if I saw it more in like earlier rigs, but I can't remember now. On 8/8 for Snail. Yes, that's this Thursday, right? Yeah. Or Friday technically, but like Thursday night. All right, looks like there's gonna be, it looks like 2 of us. So we'll see how this goes. I think we got it. We're back to work. Running back from work to avoid bell prep. Yeah, where'd this rain come from? It's so, guys, it's been so hot for weeks, and all of a sudden today, super rainy. We got this? Absolutely. We got this. Where's our, wait, you wanted rain when you were at a convention? No way. Honestly, I would rather it be raining, I guess, like during the work week than on the weekends. But that also means I have to commute in the rain, which is bad. Because you guys are hogging all the rain, you can have some. Take as much as you want. Not cosplaying. That's fair, but like I feel like people also don't want to cosplay in the rain because stuff could get ruined. Chien Pao's haze? Okay, maybe I should not bother with Swords Dance then and just like Metronome Bitter Blade. He's this 3 times? He's this 4 times? Oh my gosh, okay. Focus Energy, Skill Blends, Annihilate. For this. Oh, okay, yeah. Cerulege feels risky for sure. I mean, had I just attacked the first turn instead of wasting a Swords Dance, might have been better. But this is not going great for me. As Annihilate is also a ghost, but it's only neutral. The dark, so maybe that's fine. I just hands for this raid? Yeah, I feel like hands might be the move. Because it's like Wo Chen had dark type moves, but it's a Wo Chen. They don't hit very hard. However, Chien Pao actually, you know, has an attack stat. So the dark type moves hurt a little more. You need Focus Energy. It can't wipe that. Oh, that's good to know. Use it 3 times? Okay, that's still a lot. That's still a lot. You think this is the easiest of the 4? Guess there's a lot of things that hit ice super effectively. I can't believe it gets to nullify the stat changes and then also click haze. That's crazy. Hey! Hey, Charcoal! Hey! Hey! Wait, why 100 Terra Crystals to Skeleturge? You're changing him twice? Chien Pao hates stat changes. Truly. Okay, if I had just Bitter Bladed turn 1, I would have got my Terra up a turn earlier too, which then drops the Dark Weakness. So maybe Sarah's just fine. Looking up seeing Sarah die discouraged me from trying to make a team for Reg H with it. No, don't feel discouraged about Reg H team because Sarah died in a Terra raid. I think Sarah is just so cool, and I think that if you want to build around it, I think you should give it a try. Yeah, actually, okay, I think Sarah's just fine. I think I just don't Swords Dance turn 1. Because that was just an absolute waste of time. Because it got wiped. And I could have been charging my Terra Orb. Okay, we got this. Iron Hands, Bromo, you helped a lot. I think you carried a little bit. GG. Not good motivation to see the Pokemon die in battle when using competitively. No, this is so different, honestly. Do not let that affect your mindset in comparison to competitive. Even in competitive, if you see Pokemon die in competitive, sometimes dying is part of its job. Don't let that demotivate you at all. It's just part of Pokemon. And it does not mean that a Mon is bad by any means. Just because it has died in some capacity in some form of Pokemon. Promise. Looks like these are good for Herbo once again. Yippies. Reg H is a right. You can get away with just about anything that has a slight niche, but using main threats is easier. Yeah, if you are a fan of a lower power Pokemon, Reg H is absolutely the reg to try to make it work. If I judge mons how I see them in raids, I would think random using Flare Blitz Koraidon is bad in VGC. True. Or like, yeah, like Flare Blitz, Wild Charge. You don't want to use them in a raid, but they're so good in VGC. She was okay, but goes down fast for this. Let me see if I have a metronome to give my Sarah Ledge, and then just click Bitter Blade back to back to back. I want to try that. Okay, then we're gonna try to time skip to get a new raid. I'm not even on the right day right now on my Switch. Of course I'm not. Okay, the outbreak message reset, so we should have reset our raids. Nice, there it is. That's so far from any fast travel point. I think using Chiyu for this is funny. Like using Chien Pao or Chiyu for the Wo-Chien raid, like just using the Treasures of the Ruin for each other's raids. Sarah Ledge, I'm here to chew bubblegum and die. I don't want bubblegum. No. Oh, I see sparkles. Just gotta fall off of a mountain. Ah! Wait, does fall damage even exist in this game? It does not, right? Why am I afraid of falling? I was that in. What's up? Hello, welcome on in. Alright. Same deal. Anyone who wants in can join. Link code on screen in a second. XRRSJC. Shiny Chien Pao raids. We gotta do our part to 1 million. Pokemon the demo for ZA Worlds next weekend? Oh my gosh, really? Wait, where'd you hear that? That's cool. If true, I will absolutely be in line to try that. Any final gambit is the kill myself to forever change the trajectory of your life. Did so many more Chens. I gotta do more Paos. I've only done 1 or 2. I've only done 1 so far. This is my 2nd that we're queuing up now. Got karaoke in Vegas this week. Gotta brush up on the lyrics for Let It Go. Oh my gosh. Karaoke, I feel like, is one of my favorite post Pokemon regional activities. It's always fun to go for karaoke. Alright, we got a full lobby. Let's go. Are these ones at home? Wait, is Chien Pao dropping proteins? Playing K-pop Demon Hunters in the background. That was going back to the music. Fun. I haven't watched the movie, but I do like the music that I've heard from it. The line for the ZA demo will be crazy. Yeah, probably. I want to try it though. My go-to karaoke song. I am a basic white girl, so I will go for like Taylor Swift, You Belong With Me. You just gotta watch it. I know, I should. What am I doing? You're so right. I was building the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack in the car earlier. Yeah, I should watch it. Yeah, I don't really watch movies. Especially at home. But I should watch it. Try to get in a Creed song, make the audience suffer with me. It's short, which helps. That is good for me in my attention span. Does not watch K-pop Demon Hunters? I have not. Dark Red Psycho, hi, hello, how are you? The training song from Mulan, but that's because that song is fire. That song is fire. That's true. Any, I feel like Disney songs at karaoke, either hit or miss though. Sometimes people are super into it and other people are not. Do it, it's so good. Everyone says that. Everyone says that. It's my favorite Taylor Swift era. It's tough. Like album or like era? I will forever have like so much nostalgia for Fearless. Because Fearless Tour was my first ever concert. So even though it's not necessarily my favorite musically, I love Fearless so much. But probably my favorite album, Evermore. Musically, probably Evermore. Speak Now is my favorite. Speak Now is also full of bangers. Like Enchanted is one of my favorite songs ever, and that's from Speak Now. $19.99 Folklore. Also good choices. I mean, there's no bad choice. Like, there's no bad option. To Herba again. Yay. Collecting. Treasure Poets was also really good. Also true. I wonder when her next album will come out. Like not to rush her or anything. I'm just genuinely curious. I wonder when her next album will come out. I've heard rumors of recording studios and music videos, so Maybe. Whenever it is, I'm excited. Even if it's a long time. We've only had rumors for how many months now? There's always rumors. I mean, true. True. Also, Reputation Vault. Reputation Vault tracks will probably come before a new album. Then again, if you asked me a couple years ago, I would have said that all of the re-releases would come out before any new album. I could not tell what that was for a second. 1989 Vault was so good. I think 1989 Vault might be my favorite vault. Ugh, Red is up there too though. Like Nothing New is probably also one of my like top favorite songs ever. But 1989 Vault I listen to a lot. It's probably some of my most listened to, honestly. Taylor Swift songs lately. 1989 Vault. So I'm really curious about Reputation Vault. My hero is a Rep and Lover girl. Also, valid answers. Wife is Rep and Folklore. I love the second half of Reputation. I mean, I love all of it, but like the first half of it, I wouldn't put as like my top Taylor Swift ever. But the second half of it, like King of My Heart, Don't Blame Me, love. I don't see it. Hi Lucius, how are you? My 3-year-old likes Look What You Made Me Do and calls it the She's Dead song. That's funny. That's such a little kid thing to do. When my little brother was like really small, we used to listen, like my mom and I would listen to Taylor Swift's like debut in the car, or even like, and Teardrops on My Guitar would come on all the time, whether it was like on the CD or on the radio. And my little brother was probably like, I don't know, under 5 years old, would be like, can you put on, it must have been the CD because the radio would have played the clean version. I was like, can you play the Damn Funny song? Because of the line where she's like, laughs because he's so damn funny. So that was what my brother took from the song when he was like 4 years old, probably. Hi, Jane. How are you? Do you think Taylor Swift will drop hints which just think about retiring or announce a farewell tour out of nowhere? I don't know that she would, like, obviously this is like super parasocial and all just speculation, but I don't feel like she would retire. Like, I don't feel like she would just be like, I'm done. I feel like at some point she's probably the kind of person who wants to have a family and like, if like get married and have kids and stuff, and probably she would like announce that she's taking a break for those things, but I don't think that she would say she's retiring. I feel like she would probably say it's a break and that she would come back. I don't see her just indefinitely retiring. But I could be wrong. I'm not saying I learned that from a young age, and I definitely didn't learn it from my mother. Hi, Cactus! How are you? Sabrina Carpenter's non-stop, trying to break from the constant touring. Sabrina Carpenter is crazy. She put out an album, toured for a year, and now she's putting out another album. Like, this month. Sabrina Carpenter's putting out another album in like 3 weeks. Girl's crazy. Agree with the Taylor Swift take? Glad to know I'm not alone. Jumping back into Reg H. Me too. I was playing Reg H earlier. Actually, right before stream. I played Reg H. On Pokemon Showdown. It felt good. I miss it. I'm excited to be back in Reg H. She's a produce music but not tour as much? Yeah, I agree. I feel like she will, like, write music forever. In what capacity that looks like for actually, like, releasing it? No idea. But I feel like she'll write music forever. Make sure they also go to sleep. I'm so tired. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. All right. Anyone wants in Chien Pao raid? Code is on screen. 3BG2RL. Building sand for Reg H. Like Tyranitar Excadrill. I got flinched by Tyranitar Excadrill lead so many times in Reg H. Oh, the alerts from the 70s and 80s are still touring. Kronos retired for a long time. I think that's likely. As long as they enjoy it and make money off of it. Because you're going the Dolly Parton route and performing forever. Totally. Even if like it looks different, like tours with less stops in less cities because she has kids or something. So never really going to more concerts? Nah, you will. You will. I obliterated my sleep schedule, so I'm trying to fix it. Best of luck. Most 70s days aren't billionaires. That's true. Taylor Swift is definitely in the privileged position where she does not need to go on a tour to pay her bills. So I feel like that means as long as she does tour, it's because she wants to. And because she genuinely enjoys doing it. Taylor Swift is more staying power than a lot of artists. I think that's true. Taylor follow! Whoa, well, come on in. Hello. Sleep schedule, what's that? Sleep is good for you. Sleep is important. Taylor follow! Zelinka, VG, welcome on in. It flinched me! Rude. I was still up at 2 last night to be up at 5? How are you functional? How are you functional at work on that little sleep? I could not. I don't know sleep schedule, but I do know sleep token and sleep theory. I'm not familiar with sleep theory. Is that also a band or a musician? I have a friend who's a really big sleep token fan, but I've never heard of sleep theory. Wow, this is going so quick now. I haven't even gotten to Terra because of my flinch, I think. I haven't moved enough times to earn my Terra orb. The raid's gonna be done before I can even Terra. Oh, I guess I can this turn, but it has like this much health. I don't need to. PK like 6 million Chien Paos easy. Yeah, we should get an extra shiny Chien Pao for every, we get 1 million, we get 1 shiny Chien Pao each. If we do 3 million, we should each get 3 shiny Chien Paos. I'm gonna get very easily with 0 caffeine. That's crazy. Could not be me. I feel like I usually end up getting like 5.5 to 6 hours of sleep on work nights. And I always regret it. Every morning I'm like, why didn't I go to bed earlier? Why did I do this to myself? 1 herba! Crazy that 1 herba is the least I've gotten so far. A white monster on the daily. I'm definitely a caffeine everyday kind of person. I try not to have energy drinks every day because I feel like that's not good for me, but I do have them pretty often. But it's always at least a coffee. Kazama, thank you for the follow. Come on in. I've been telling myself to go to bed earlier for like 15 years. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have had to wake up early for like my whole entire conscious life. Like, I went from school, like grade school, right into university, basically right into working. Like, I have had to wake up early for basically my whole entire life. You would think I would get used to it. You would think. But no. I've been at my current job for over 3 years, starting at 8 a.m. over 3 years, and I still don't get used to it. It still feels too early every morning. What's up with that? Chaos Stars, hello! I do have a Chien Pao. I fall asleep when I fall asleep. Sometimes it means laying in bed falling until 3. That's no fun. I like what I've heard from Sleep Token. They're smart at building lore for a band and capitalizing on it. I don't know a lot about them, but I like what I've heard as well. Chien Pao is sus? Why? What's wrong with him? Look at him. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't understand. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops. I might have just messed up my clock again for clicking that and making it today. I may have broken everything. My raids are not refreshing now. I don't think. The outbreaks have refreshed. No, it didn't come up anyways. I broke it. Looking at my soul like that? What? He's just a little guy. He's so cute. Oh, okay. Never mind. I fixed it. We got the notifications back up. Crisis averted. Chien Pao raid in the middle of the desert. Chaos Stars, I'm really not sure what you mean by any of that. Just argue with the wife. Oh no. I wish you the best of luck with that situation. Chien Pao's going to Chien Melt there. That's what I'm saying. Let's go save him. That's hi, Casey. I hope you're well. Tiam. It's literally a heat wave TM sitting right next to Chien Pao. I'll lurk for you. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Alright. Anyone wants to join in? 6Q401N. My sinus directing was so annoying. Oh no. Just got reminded of the existence of Chien Pao, Pokemon Center rings. I'm looking for it again. Is that the one that, like, it's like Chien Pao is like wrapped around your finger, basically? They said this Chien Pao needs to go, for real. Lieutenant Gabbiton's head and tail. I've seen that. That's so cute. Hi, Belle. Hello, how are you? Hi, Dre. You just made me realize I don't have water. I gotta get after this raid. I don't have water in arm's reach. We're starting a raid. I'll get some water after. Thank you. I hope you're well. Alright. 2 Cerulege, 2 Iron Hands. Hello. It's not letting me click. Oh, I didn't even get to move before I put his shield up. He's put up his shield and hazed, and I still haven't done anything. Okay, now I can. Flinch. Goes right next. Okay. I still haven't moved at all because that time I got flinched. Gosh, finally, one attack. If I get crunched again, I might die now too because I've only gotten 1 bitter blade. Hey, congrats on redeeming first. No one got first at your stream today. That's funny. Congrats on being the first person here to stream today. Guess what? What's that? Hey, cats, why are we looking at each other like that? Relax. It's okay. You're okay. Would either unlimited bacon but no games or unlimited games but no games? Is that how you meant to word that question? No games either way? I was gonna say unlimited games but no bacon, but then that wasn't an option. But I need bacon. I mean, yeah, if you get no games either way, then I'll take the bacon, I guess. But WWE is gonna be Montreal, Canada. I still don't watch WWE, but I hope you enjoy watching if you're watching. I don't like bacon itself, but bacon is useful in cooking. I do enjoy it, but I would pick playing games over it if that was the option. Goodbye, Chien Pao. Love you. One Herba Mystica. I should check out my Ice Terra shards. If I have too many, I don't want to max them out. I'd rather sell them. We made turkey bacon pepper jack sandwiches on grilled jalapeno cheese bread for dinner tonight. So recently buys a push me bacon. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. I'm hungry now after eating that. $749 Ice Terra shards. Yeah, I should sell some of these. I'm gonna get maxed out. Hey, Choco. What the heck? Did you guys see that? I don't know if you can see the cats. One of them just jumped over the other. Silly. Oh my god. Ice Terra shards. Okay, I'm gonna sell a lot. I sent it offer 45 USD to eBay sale for Chien Pao ring. Wait, how much were they worth on Pokemon Center? Like, how much was original MSRP? That's an important question, I think. Have I sold my treasures panel? No, I sell whenever I need money. I'm just selling the Terra shards right now. Selling the Terra shards right now because if I'm collecting more ice Terra shards and I'm already at max, like 999, when I could be collecting more, it feels wasteful. So I want to sell them to make sure I'm still gaining stuff from each raid, if that makes sense. The information was like 50 or 20, but it seems like it's scarce. Oh, was it never available in North American market? I hate when they desync like this. Now we have money. Okay. I need to BRB because I said I would grab my water after that raid. And the earrings are Japan exclusive. Wait, you have the earrings though, right? That's so sad. I love that ring. I need to grab my water. And we're also almost an hour into stream, so I'm just gonna take a quick BRB here and play an ad break now so that while I BRB and get water, y'all can watch an ad instead of the ad interrupting the next raid. What are your thoughts on this team? Reuniclus was calling me like a cursed relic. I will look at it as soon as I get back from getting water. I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Be right back. Hello, I'm back. I went to go give my cats some food and attention, and then I almost forgot to actually get the water. But I got my water. Hydrate. Okay. We're Uniclus. So it's gonna be a hard trick room team. Let's see. Uniclus. Indeedy. No, it's not. The Sand, T-Tar Excadrill. And then Psychic Seed Sneasler. I love Psychic Seed Sneasler. And Incineroar. I have no idea how this team functions, I'll be honest. In terms of like the speeds, I don't know how you would want to operate it, but if it works well, it looks like it would be really annoying. T-Tar Excadrill is, I feel like, really strong in Reg H. And then paired with like Sneasler, who's always good, Incin, who's always good, and then a Trick Room Core 2. I feel like that could be good. I'm not sure. I don't really know anything about Uniclus's stats. I also don't remember what Magic Guard does. Usually Trick Room, but Sand Sneasler cores for matchups where you want to be faster. Okay, okay. So Trick Room is your main mode. But then Speedy Sneasler is an option. Magic Guard stops Life Orb and other non-attacking damage. Oh, so do you also not take damage from Sand then if you have Magic Guard? Like you're safe in your own Sand with Magic Guard? Is that how that works? Cool, cool. Okay, okay. I'm seeing the vision a little bit. Have you played any games with it? Or did you just build it? I have. How goes? Hi, Diva! How are you? How many Chien Paos did we beat? I think we've done like 4 so far. So basically a million. All right, we're at the next one. So I'm gonna put the link code up for anyone who wants in. I know Belle said they wanted in this one. If they're still here. I'm ready for Jay. No, I was staring at the builder today. I was. And then I didn't know where to go and I played H instead. It's been good. I'm glad I'm not used to playing Sand. I think Sand is good though. I think Sand is good in Reg H. The Crydon? Yay. Glad you are in. Original Prim, but I kept losing to Rillaboom. I'm feeling uncertain about my own Primarina on my Reg H team. Or 3 was teased? No, I did not. Like, wait, did we get like a teaser of like a soundbite or just like a vibe? Jay's closures 2 restrictions plus 1 mythical. It feels like only 2 are usable. Yeah, I agree. It's because like I think there's mythicals that are good, but they're just not better than using a Calyrex or a Miraidon or a Crydon or a Zamazenta. And for that reason, like in the format that is supposed to showcase mythicals, we're not really gonna see them a lot, and that's kind of a bummer. So I could agree with that. Because online it seems easy to ignore focus on H, also true. I'll definitely play a good amount of J, I think, because I like to stream ladder. So I think I'll do Reg 8, or sorry, yeah, a lot of Reg J on stream. But otherwise, yeah, I feel like I'll prioritize building H more seriously and play like silly teams for J. Did you know that earlier models of PS3 are backwards compatible with PS1 and 2 games, however later models are only backwards compatible with PS1 games? That's so random, but also that's really weird. Why would they do that? That's so weird. Choosing red shirt with a 3 on it for last Guts show? It being red makes sense. I think that makes sense. No, because the raids are going well. Honestly, the Chien Paos, I feel like are going even quicker than the Wo Chien's did. I hope you are doing well. Victoria Casual Local this month will probably be Jay. That's fun. We need new Taylor. Actually, I was just talking about that like maybe 30 minutes ago about wondering when we would get new Taylor. I woke up this morning, I was like, I can do whatever I want. That's true. Well, I don't think, wait, when is your casual local? I won't be able to make it out to Victoria this month. I'm so busy. But I do really want to go to the Victoria doubleheader in September, which I know will be Reg H because we're back to events for points, but definitely planning on being there. Yeah, I would like to do a casual local of Reg J, but I also feel like once the season starts, we're gonna be so busy. It's gonna be a lot of events, I feel like. Also, 3 Urban Mystica? This raid went crazy? August 24th, I don't expect mainland people? Yeah. Nice HM drops? Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah, I definitely want to go to the doubleheader. Victoria events are taunting. It's not close enough to just go. I gotta plan it. Yeah. Do you drive or no? Can I host one? Yeah. If you have yours and you want to host it, you can put your code up and I am down. Sep 2728 quad header expect everyone? Yeah. I should be there. I can't think of any reason I should not be there. Should have done DA. We can stream on Sunday. I didn't stream on Sunday. I was at a wedding. I couldn't stream on Sunday because I was at a wedding. Would I have? Yeah. What did I do on Friday? I streamed on Friday, right? Why didn't we do DAs on Friday? Did I don't remember what I did. Anyways, I should have done DAs weekend on Friday if it was DA weekend. But yeah, if I could have streamed on Sunday, I think I would have. But I was not available. But, like, if y'all want to do DAs, we can just do DAs sometime too. I'm always afraid to stream and say DA stream because my anxiety is like, Keely, what if nobody wants to join your DAs with you? Which is so silly. Probably. But if y'all are into DAs, we can do DAs. It doesn't have to be DA weekend. I don't remember what I did today. That's fair. Oh yeah, I laddered a little bit because I hit Master Ball. And then maybe I just played casual battles with my Reg H team or your battles? I don't know. Cause yeah, Friday, after stream on Friday, I went out for dinner and I watched Fantastic Four. And thinking about that feels like so long ago. Like, I know it was a long weekend. Technically it was a long weekend, but it feels like it was a really long weekend. Friday feels like ages ago. Was it fantastic? It was okay. I'm not a big superhero movie person. It was cute. It was goofy. It was fun to watch, but it wasn't like anything super impressive, in my opinion. Would you call your stepdad after a divorce? I was in Superman. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Some of my friends went to see it, but I think it was when I was working, so I wasn't able to go. I heard that one was good. Decorate alchemy and smear with glitch to right age for the psychological torture. I think that's funny. I don't think it's great because Smeargle's attack stat is so low, but I think it's funny. So for the loading question, I don't know it. No, you're fine. I was genuinely thinking about it. You're so fine. I saw Fantastic Four opening weekends at the Avatar 3 trailer. The Avatar 3 trailer was good. I fell asleep during Avatar 2. Those movies are really long. I fall asleep in movies a lot. This week I worked one day and now in the midst of 6 business days of PTO. Enjoy your days off. Enjoy your days off. That's nice. Are Chien Pao ready to hear if you want to do another? Sure. After I'm out of this one, if you want to host and put your code in the chat, I'm down. I want to see Superman. I'm like pretty indifferent. I would watch it. Like, I'm like, if someone asked me to go see it, I would go see it. But I don't really care too much. That's generally my mood with superhero movies in general. What's the Sarah Ledge build? It's just like max attack probably. I'm just clicking Bitter Blade, Terrafire, Bitter Blade, and holding Metronome. Swords Dance seems pretty useless here because it refreshes the stats constantly. Like I have Swords Dance and other things on here, but the only attack I'm clicking is Bitter Blade and holding a Metronome. I think that's the important part. Jonathan King, hello! How are you? YLK, that's like my name backwards almost. Oh, there's buses that go. That's nice. I like shiny this one. I do too. I feel like not everyone does, but I do. It's giving Choco Cat. The new I Know You Did Lesson was good. I know some people were excited for that one. I've never like. It's like kind of a sequel, right? Or like a follow-up, but not really one where you have to know what happened before. If school isn't in the way, or if I get a job by then as well, understandable. Chien Pao! Back from packing school stuff and comparing schedules with a cousin and a friend. Welcome back! Oh my gosh. Lots of back to school. Back to school coming up soon. I was talking today, I mean, I'm not going back to school, but I have Wait, is that window side? Or car brake? Something sounded weird. I have a co-op student at my job on my team. I was like, oh my god, he goes back to school so soon? Crazy. I'm not a Slash movie fan, but I was impressed. A requel, half reboot, half sequel. I've never heard that term before, but I guess that makes sense. It feels weird to think about back to school stuff after being out for 3 years. Yeah, I graduated university in 2021. So I haven't been in school for 4 years. And I haven't had a back to school that felt like going back to school since 2018. Because that was my 3rd year of university. And then 2019, I did a co-op, so I didn't go to school that year. I effectively didn't go to school that year because I worked instead. And then midway through my co-op, the pandemic started, and then my whole last year of school was online, so it didn't really feel like school in the same way. So the last time I the last time I went back to school in person was 2019. That's crazy. They will follow. We'll attempt. Mans, hello on YouTube. How are you? Hi, Ankly. Gotta remember not to forget that 3 or 4 of my courses I intend to cancel, so the point was I can do a trial day. See if it just me without being charged. Oh yeah, there's like a date, right, that you can drop by where it doesn't, where you get your money back and it doesn't count as a W in your transcript, right? May you remember the withdraw date and not get stuck taking way too many classes. I think I already did the rate on this reset. Sneasel. No, don't change my region. I couldn't work and attend university? What do you mean by that? You can. I didn't work for most of my university degree because, I didn't want to, sounds crazy, but, my university was really hard, and I paid for most of my degree with student loans so that I could focus on school and not work while being in school, because I took 5 classes every semester, which was a lot, especially when a lot of them have labs and stuff. There was a lot. So no, I didn't work for most of my degree while I was in classes. For Pokemon Go event in the park, fun! I think Pokemon Go a little bit, but not enough, to be honest, not a lot. I only play it every now and then when I think about it. Taking too many courses is a problem for me in 2 years, not first year me. I did engineering school, so I didn't have a choice. I had to take 5. It was like 5.5 classes each semester, which sounds weird, but it was like 6 classes, but one of them was a small class in first year. It was a lot. Chien Pao raid if anyone wants in to another Chien Pao raid. Link will be on screen in a second. 983 QGM. Yeah, I didn't work for most of my school. I worked in like the summers, and then yeah, after my 3rd year, I took a year off of classes between 3rd and 4th year. to do a co-op, which is pretty typical. Most people in my program did that. So it's like, instead of going to classes for a year, you're basically just working a full-time job in your industry. Yippee, I made it! Hi, Rafa! Welcome home. Cherry, thank you for song request. I like that song. You work as a TA for the upcoming school year. That's exciting. Good luck. Do I plan to use Chien Pao in competitive? When I can, yes. Unfortunately, by the time that we get Chien Pao, it's basically going to be Regulation H time, in which Chien Pao is not legal, but eventually, yes. Last one when you played Fire Red. That's a while ago. I've never played Fire Red. Hoping to lead discussion sessions or something and not just get stuck grading papers. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if you're a TA, will you get to like, will you have like a tutorial or like a lab or something that you get to run? Or, and what subject? They're changing it to Reg F? Oh my gosh, if it was Reg F, I would use Shiny Chien Pao so fast. New one looks interesting, like new one is in this game, Scarlet Violet, or like Legends ZA, the one that's coming out soon. Mostly been TAing, some kind of arts course, politics, history, etc. But sounds like a lot won't be determined until the year starts. Okay. Well, good luck. I hope it goes well. I hope that it's a good experience. Fire Red is good. My favorite remake is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I've played Heart Gold. There's a lot of Pokemon games I've never played, and I've never actually played like a Gen 1 or a Gen 1 remake. I've never played the original ones or Fire Red, Leaf Green, or even Let's Go. They should have timed these better so all four would be looking for worlds. True. They should have done them just a little bit earlier. Because, yeah, only Wo-Chen will be legal for worlds because Chien Pao won't get distributed until after worlds. Emerald versus probably one of your favorite Pokemon games you ever played. I've heard that from a lot of people that Emerald is their favorite ever. Worlds will be Reg G. Like the Worlds is in like 1 week. Or next one. I can't believe Worlds is like in a week and a half. It hurts my heart every time I remember you haven't played Gen 1. Next year, my idea. I have been meaning, well, I want to play Let's Go. Maybe Fire Red Leaf Green would be better, but I want to play Let's Go. I guess the answer, but on the range of listening to literally everything to the most annoying person ever, how pretentious are you to music? I listen to whatever. Like, obviously I have my music taste and preference, which y'all can tell based on the music I play on stream, but I will listen to whatever and not complain about it if other people put music on. One Herba Mystica! Yay! Time traveling. I still think it's crazy that you have to do this to do more than one raid, like that we're supposed to do 1 million, but it limits them to 1 per day per person. Crazy. Gen was great if you already love it, but it can be hard to go back there. I have no quality of life improvements. That's true, especially if I've never played them before. Secret, evil, third option, most basic. It's just everything that hates everything else. I do have the most basic music taste, but I don't hate everything else. Is the Shiny World record official yet? No, not yet. It'll take a while for them to get all the footage organized and reviewed by like the event organizers, and then over to Guinness and verified. They have to verify every single shiny there, so it will take probably a couple months. This year you finally pay them up? What does that mean? The new games look better, but I love the classics. Fighting Sushi this October. That's right. I think a lot of people have nostalgia for the original games. And I like how the original games look too. Chien feels like an old school JRPG compared to modern Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, my loans? Do I pay my student loans off? Not even remotely close. No. No. Maybe in like, I don't know, several years. I mean, I would love to pay them down quicker, but yeah, life is expensive, so that's not really happening fast. Are student loans interesting free in BC? Well, yeah, you see, BC student loans are interest-free, but I'm not from BC. I'm from Alberta, so my student loans are Alberta student loans, which are not interest-free. So even though I live in BC now, I've interest in my student loans. Looking at the amounts makes me want to cry. But such is life. I'm grateful that I got my degree. I don't regret taking out my student loans because they let me get the degree that I wanted, and it's the industry that I use my degree for my job. So I don't regret it, but looking at the interest on it stresses me out for sure. Keely through by being born in Alberta, that's true. That's true. Alberta is the hell of Canada. Yeah. Yeah. Also, if anyone wants my raid, new raid on screen. I feel lucky in the reverse. Manitoba loans are interest free, but I'm going to school in Ontario where they aren't. But you get loans based on the province that you're from, right? So you get to take out Manitoba loans. Yeah. Federal loans are also interest free. And I have a small amount of federal loan, but my loans are like 95%. Cats, hey! Mostly Alberta. It's like maybe 5-10% federal. So small amount interest free, but mostly not. BRB, cats. You in? Cat. I went to school in Alberta though. I am from Alberta and I went to school in Alberta. I only moved to BC after I graduated university. I miss my friends from there, but knowing more about the politics stuff in combination with the weather, I'm glad I don't live there anymore. Yeah. Pretty similar to how I feel. Like, it's also cheaper to live there by a significant amount, especially like living in the Vancouver area. It's like it's just expensive. You're Canadian? Yeah, I'm Canadian. Is it streaming to BC have more VGC locals? I mean, I didn't even know what VGC was when I moved here, but it is true that moving here made me go to VGC locals. And to think about the fact that if I never moved to BC, I probably never would have gotten in. If I never moved to Vancouver, I never would have probably played VGC. Like, the ripple effect and everything is honestly so crazy. Self-titled tirade. Welcome on in, gamers. How's it going? How are y'all? Self-titled hello. Skymoth hello. What's up? What's up? Lucifer's Duck, hello. Raiders, my name is Keely, or Electric Keely. It is so nice to meet y'all. Team Mikey, hello. OG Astral, hello. My name is Keely, or Electric Keely. We play a lot of Pokemon here. Today we're doing Chien Pao raids. I've got my Chien Pao with me. We've got to contribute, do our part to get shiny Chien Pao. I've had a fantastic stream. I hope y'all are doing well. OG Astral and Peachy Cheeks, thanks for the follows. But yeah, Ty, I hope you're doing well. If you got a raid and run and take care of yourself, totally understandable. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? Also, Noka, that's fair. I know a lot of people here who feel that way, like wanting to move to Calgary because it is a lot more affordable, especially than Vancouver. So I get it. I just grew up there. I grew up in Calgary. I lived there for the first 22 years of my life. And I think that's good. I think that was enough. I like BC now. And Ankalia, co-op, it's like an internship. If you're familiar with the concept of an internship. But it's paid. It's basically you just work a job in your field for a year while you're still technically a student at your university. Getting work experience, but yeah. Read some raids too? Nice! We are absolutely gonna get this shiny Chien Pao in no time. Trade offer, you get a cheaper house, but in return your rights are much more likely to be taken away in some way. Basically that. I'm good, but over the summer cold. A cold? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad they're almost feeling better, but I'm sorry to hear you guys sick in the summertime. That's no fun at all. Ow! That Chien Pao crunch hurts a lot. Yeah, VGC is actually stands for Vancouver Game Championships. Exactly. Can I sneak in the next one before I go to the gym? Yes. Yes, yes. After the places I've lived, being BC, then Ottawa, then Alberta, I have only lived in 2 places, which are Calgary and Vancouver. Back for a second time. Welcome back. Cancel the plan just in case you call. Please my Annihilate, but fighting still works here? Yeah. Fighting should be good. Annihilate should be good. Especially because you're only taking neutral damage from its dark type attacks, right? So I think Annihilate is good. Some Iron Moth was fire for these raids? I think Iron Moth would be good. 1 herba. BC's definitely the most hashtag woke ones I've this is a lot. That's fair. I have a cat hair in my mouth. I got squished because it will hit me. Oh no! Is it level 100 and EV and IV trained? I feel like an Iron Moth shouldn't be getting squished too easily by Chien Pao. Wait, did my raids reset? I don't know if I got the message. Oh, outbreaks. I don't think they did. When is it shiny? It's 100 with bottle caps. Do you do so it's level 100 and it's IV trained. That should help. Oh wait, I shouldn't do this when I'm in the map. But you should also probably EV train it for raids in probably like max HP, max attack or special attack for Iron Moth. That would probably help. Oh, no, don't change the month. Also, congrats on the shiny Iron Moth. I can find and host mine if that's okay? Yeah. Oh, I finally reset it. But yeah, if you want to host yours, that works as well. I got it like 15 minutes ago. Congrats on shiny. Greens from Orange County, California. Say Conquers Bad Fur Day was peak N64 platforming. I don't know that game. I am not familiar. Okay, let me go to the Terror Raid screen. Like it's supposed to. It was in middle school when that released. People spoke in hushed tones about it like it was a secret. I've never heard of it. I don't think. All right. Link code on screen for anyone else who wants in to Matt's raid. Thank you, Matt. Shiny cat yet? We are doing shiny cat raids. But same thing as it was with Wo-Chen. We basically have to do 1 million as a community, and then the shiny cat will be released as a distribution on August 22nd. But the ones that we're fighting are shiny, so that's fun. Do all participants get the distribution? I don't think so. I think anyone would. I'm not sure. But I think it'll just be a mystery gift. I don't think that they would be able to lock it that way, to be honest. I think anyone will be able to get one. I got like a 9 moth at 5 minutes after fire sandwich. I went down. I got 2 back to back. Oh my gosh, 2. Congrats. That's really good luck, especially for paradoxes. It's the first game on a Nintendo console with adult humor, or the first well-known one. Gotcha. Wow, we got all 4 different Pokemon. Is Starbound this emote? Yeah. Any VGC player will get it. Any Pokemon player will get it. This game music slaps. This is not the game music. The Pokemon game music. You need to have to change it to 32, 32, 2. That's so strange. True, but strange. 252, 252, 4. Oh yeah, if the rumors are true about there actually being an extra stat point. Always gonna put 4 in both defenses? That could go crazy. But yeah, the 252, 252, it's Pokemon stat points. It's EV spread. The most basic EV spread to give a Pokemon. Three Herba! Wow! Crazy drops. I feel like I've probably basically replenished all the Herba that I used in the world record event. Stats in which game? Well, this game. This is the game that I play and the game that I play competitively. So naturally, this game is the game that I have an emote joke for the stats in. But any Pokemon game before this as well. The stats have not changed. I'm not the best person to explain what EVs are, but I feel like anyone familiar with VGC, you learned about EVs pretty quickly. It's pretty important if you play VGC. You're just able to put a certain number of points into all your each of your stats, like health, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. And 252 is the max that you can put into one stat. Oh wait, that wasn't my raid, right? So I should still have one. Fighting type Terra had. Fighting type Great Terra or Greatest? Fire type is not the greatest. Sorry, fighting is not greatest. No way. It's cool, but it's not the best. My favorites are Fairy and Bug. I like Bug because it's like, just a little bug antenna. Thanks for the raid. I'm greeting Pat. Thanks for hosting. Take care. You haven't even gotten to normal Traverses Ruin yet? Oh my gosh. Flying Terra and Dedenne. I love Flying Terra. The balloons are cute. Is fighting the silliest? Maybe. Maybe. Like ice, water are just like whatever. Dark is boring. I don't really like the dark type Terra hat. I love flying. I love bug. I honestly like grass. Grass was like the first Terra hat we ever saw. Right? I think, at least in a trailer. I feel like grass was the first one they ever showed us. So whenever I think about like classic Terra hat, I think about grass still. Steel is whatever. Poison is whatever. What other types are there? Rock, don't care for. Ground I like. I think it's cute. Bugterra and Flygon is cute. That sounds cute. I love Terrabug Incineroar. I think he's so cute. Stellar? Stellar is cool. It's different. It's not my favorite, but it's cool. Ghost is cool? Yeah. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Sorry, I missed that. You love Stellar so much. Stellar's pretty, actually. Terra Stellar Chien Pao is really pretty. There's no Stellar Terra raids? That's true. There's only Stellar Terra Pokemon in Blueberry Academy, but there's no Stellar Terra raids, are there? That's too bad. I'd love to grind Stellar Shards. The ground Terra makes you laugh? Yeah, I like the ground one. I wonder if they go to Terra for Arceus Queen, right, Jay? I think Fairy will be a big one. Or Terra Normal for extreme speed. But I don't know. Because you can change Arceus's type, like, with the plates, right? I feel like you could see a variety of different Terras as well. If anyone else wants in the Chien Pao raid, FW5 FQS. Otherwise, we'll do all this. We'll still succeed. Using Arceus, Wheezing, Caloric Shadow, and Showdown. Are you doing like extreme speed Arceus? Like the way that people did extreme speed Dragonite on SCSR Wheezing team? Rock is funny on small Pokemon. Go, my creature. Carry the weight of this museum. I think the Rock Terra is so silly because it's literally like a building, but that is funny. I'll give you that. Terra Normal, Swords Dance Extreme Speed with Chien Pao. That sounds scary. That sounds scary. Eternatus makes Pogo debut at the end of the month. Eternatus, it's from Pokemon Sword Shield. It's a legendary. Ow! It's poison dragon type? One of the computers that Jonas is using Weavile. That's like basically Chien Pao if it wasn't Chien Pao. Player characters start terrors with their eyes closed, like, I didn't see there. Terra Stab E-Speed and no abilities, so you can't lower its attack with Intimidate. Wait, what do you give it as an item? What did you say already? Cover Cloak? So you can't fake it out either? That sounds really strong. So I don't have an Arceus or Calyxin card. Yeah, I need to go play Legends Arceus and complete the Pokedex so that I can get an Arceus. I have the game, I've beat the game, but I need to complete the deck so that I can actually catch Arceus. And use CSR. So yeah, you can't even like safely Terra Ghost out of your extreme speed because then you're just gonna get Astral Barraged. Yuck. Emhorn, hello! How are you? Are there beards and mustard spray options in the game? I don't know if there are. The character customization in this game is pretty lacking. I'm not sure if there's options for that. What are they on stream? Which complete the Arceus decks? I don't know. I feel like that might be boring on stream. Like boring to watch. I won the Arceus battle in PLA, but it's cool and I don't want it to be over. Arceus is a cool game. It makes me excited for the new Legends game coming out. The Pokemon called Charcadet. Well, I'm using a Ceruledge right now that once was a Charcadet. The Ceruledge I'm using for these raids evolves from Charcadet. Eric, I'm good. How are you? Good to see ya. How's the games? We're just doing Chien Pao raids today, so no competitive games or anything. Just Chien Pao raids, but it's been a good time. I should probably sell my Terra Shards. I probably have a lot of them by now, maybe. The Chien Pao raid is pretty easy, so it's been good to grind them. Get lots of these ones drop protein and Herba Mystica. Hello! Thank you for subscribing for 30 months! That's crazy! How are you? Good to see you, thank you.
Oh boy, new cat just dropped Codex for your pee.
Speaking of that, my cat fell. My Chien Pao dropped off my chair. Check the new Pokemon game. What do you mean by the new Pokemon game? But Zach, thank you so much for subscribing. Being subscribed for 30 months, that's crazy. Legends EA? Well, I can't tell you if I like it or not because it's not out yet. I haven't played it. I can say I'm excited for it, but I can't say if I like it yet when it's not even out. How are the raids? They're honestly quite easy. And almost, actually, every single one so far for the past almost 2 hours has dropped Herba Mystica. So I'm having a great time here. Based on what I've seen so far, yeah, I'm excited for the game. I think it looks like it's going to be really good. I really enjoy Legends Arceus, so I imagine I will like Legends EA as well. I will definitely be buying it on launch and playing it as soon as it comes out. And you can ask me then if I like it. Haven't connected, so I can grab the last few grass back to 999. But I get protein. I don't like my shards being at 999 because if I do a raid and they're already on 999, that feels wasteful to me. So I keep selling my Terra Shards down to like just a few hundred because that seems like enough. Also, I'm really bad at staying offline. I try to stay offline to like keep an outbreak event once and I like accidentally connect back to the internet like right away. Even if I tried, I would fail. Alright. Another Chien Pao! If anyone wants in, feel free to join. Grass at least is a pretty useful Terra. I feel like ice is not the most common. Once again, I wish there was a water ruin because I Terra water so much. So many Pokemon. Hoop Unbound Size sounds funny. That does sound funny. Are you building? Are you building Rig J now? Hoop has a move that breaks protect. Urshifu is back. Granted, every shot to 99 when the DLC dropped. I slowly burned through them. Gross my lowest like 70, so I took the chance. Fair enough. I'm gonna switch, y'all convinced me. Yay! Yay! I hope you enjoy it. I hope it is worthwhile. The lobby! Chien Pao! Shiny Chien Pao! Shiny Chien Pao! Sleepy. Oh no, the other Sarah got ruinationed. Ice Shard. That's probably the least threatening move it can use at me, so we'll take an Ice Shard. Crunch hurts the most. And Icicle Crash is annoying because it can flinch. You can Ice Shard all you want, Chien Pao. So you're gonna do Sarah and Incineroar on the same team. I don't think they do type overlap, especially competitive. Type overlap can be okay, but you definitely want to have a clearly defined role for each Pokemon. Especially, I feel like fire type overlap could be okay, because chances are Incineroar is more of a supportive mon, while Ceruledge is more of an attacker. So I think that there is a place for it. You can also like use Terra and other things to cover. But if you're gonna have two fire Pokemon, now you know that you're extra weak to ground and water, so you want to make sure that you have other mons on your team that can support those weaknesses and are going to be able to deal super effective damage to things like those grounds and water types that are threatening the rest of your team. Switch might be the most value I've ever got out of a console. PS4 is a close second, but my 6-year-old can play Switch too. As someone who took up Pokemon Twitch streaming after purchasing a Switch, the Switch is definitely the most value. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Whoa! If this raid hadn't been on my own map, if someone just put this code in chat and it wasn't my own map, I would think that this was hacked. Because I didn't think that was possible. At Twitter? Actually true. A whole pantry of herbs? Genuinely. How do I... Chien Pao coming through. I'll retweet it, of course. What else do we get? No spicy herba? Wait, that'd be a funny caption. Like, oh my god, Chien Pao didn't even drop any spicy herba. Ah. Wait, what's the most herba you can get? Genuinely. Because I thought someone... I feel like I heard before that, there's like a certain number that if it's that much, you know it's hacked. You can get up to 10? Wait, now I want to... Now that feels like a mission like shiny hunting to get, like, as much, like, to do terror raids until you get a terror raid that drops 10 herba. Does anyone know the math of the odds on that? It's gotta be so low. The hacked raids are all 2 of each, which is usually like a Vaporeon. I feel like I did one of those once, not knowing better, like when terror raids were still pretty new. Someone came in my chat and was like, oh, let me host a raid. And then I dropped like 6 or 7 and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And then later someone was like, yeah, that was hacked. Usually it's hacked. That's lame. I think I've never seen... The most I've ever seen on a raid that I hosted myself before this was 3. Which I've had a few 3s from the Chien Pao and Wo Chiens. But... 5? Crazy. Hacking is uncool. I agree. I am not condoning hacking. We just got 5 Urban Mystica organically. That's crazy. There are hackers in every game? Of course there are. Doesn't mean I condone it. Maybe shiny locks. Shiny locks make me sad. I feel like every Pokemon should be shiny huntable. You know Pokemon Go? Oh yeah, I've heard of people hacking in Pokemon Go, spoofing. It's a bannable offense though, right? If they catch you, you can get in big trouble for it. Hello, welcome on in. How are you? And you know your Streamlabs sucks for clips. It's actually because I have no idea what I'm doing. Wait, like to make it like vertical clips when because it makes you like move the thing over, like choose the top and bottom frame. I feel like my Streamlight's pretty straightforward. It's just one square on a bigger rectangle. Like hacking console to run programs make it easier for me to legally obtain Pokemon. To legally obtain Pokemon. We love that. Injecting Hackmon. Screw everyone who does that. Yeah. RNG manipping is, I feel like, very, very different from hacking or genning. Golduck is a cool mon. I love his episode in season 2 when Misty Setup evolves. I've never thought much about Golduck as a Pokemon. 1 of 11? Absolutely not. Oh wait, Raph, did you just subscribe? Did you just subscribe with Prime? I see a sub badge next to your name, but it didn't. I get a notification. But if you did, hi, thank you. I appreciate you. Why Lilac? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. If the shiny was actually gold, yeah, gold looks shiny is boring. True. Don't mind free monthly pesos money. Thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy your ad-free viewing for 1 month. Do we get 5 Urban Mystica again? I feel like I'll never see that again in my life. I love hacking. Me if I was a lumberjack. I'm not even getting to Terra. I mean, I could Terra here, but like there's no point because the raid's already over because these just go so fast. Welcome back, anyone who got hit by an ad. I'm sorry for ads, but I appreciate y'all sticking through. I would accept complete removal of trainer customization of shinies could be customized instead. Customizing shinies? Interesting. Only one? Lame. Just kidding. Shinasi, hello. How are you? Which of the 4 is your favorite? He said he fell on the floor. I love Chien Pao. I love Chien Pao. I like Chiyu a lot. Like competitively, I love Chiyu, but Chien Pao is my guy, and I love him. Thank you for reminding me to put him back. Imagine getting ads. Yeah, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch for free and support your favorite streamer and not get ads by using your Twitch Prime every month? I'm so good at advertising. Wow. I should do commercials for sure. AJ Plays, welcome on in. How's it going? I don't know if I got the message about my outburst resetting, actually. I didn't pay attention. I may not have. Did I even? No. No. Oh, no, don't do that. All right, there it is. There, we got the message about it resetting. And it's right beside a fast travel point. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Wowza. Chien Pao! Chien Pao raid! Link code GH1RPW. For anyone interested. I feel like a lot of folklore is playing today. AJ Plays, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Now I should get a shiny Chien Pao. Pokemon doesn't release shiny plushes very often, right? Like, it happens sometimes, but not a ton. What if they're caught up on every gen of Sitting Cuties? Then they release every gen shiny Sitting Cuties back from the beginning. Hi Jacob, how are you? So 1 more minute and 15 seconds if anyone else wants in this raid. There's one spot. Just got off work. I hope work went well. I'm doing pretty good. Just doing some Chien Pao raids. Farming Herba Mystica. Having a good time. What am I gonna nickname my Sneasler? Yeah. What are you gonna name your Sneasler? What's this? Tech Bro Team / Nick. I don't even look at the team yet. I just read the name. This is just a Mice Rider team, but with Magearna instead of Ice Rider. I think it's good. I think this team is good. You're gonna make Keely? Me? Me the Sneasler? That's cool. Love it. I love clicking special moves. Actually, yeah, that's the big difference, is that you're gonna special, I guess, but you have Iron Hands for big, slow physical damage, so I think it's fine. Now follow me, Trick Room, Taunt. If let's nickname these things, they probably won't. Are you not usually able to nickname mystery distributions? Wait, that ruins everything. If I can't nickname it, I don't want to put it on a regional team because I always nickname my mons for regionals. So if I can't, yeah, if I can't nickname it, then maybe I won't bring it to a regional. That's a bummer. I'm gonna head to bed. Have a good rest of the stream. Hopefully find more 5 Chien Paos. Have a good night, Noka. Take care. We play each other regionals. Don't manifest that. Don't manifest that. I don't want it. I do not want to play any of y'all at a regional. I don't like playing people that I know. You might not go? Wait, are you considering going to Worlds? It's like a week and a half away. It's not a lot of time. I remember nicknaming my Zero Aura, which was also a distribution, like the same kind of event, right? Distribution? I guess we'll find out. But even if you can, it'll probably be like a you can only nickname it once type thing, right? Because it's not gonna be your OT. So you gotta be super careful. Chien Pao disappeared somewhere. 1 herba! I want 5. Now 1 is not good enough. I'm so picky. Is it a spectator pass? I'm excited. I'm excited for Worlds. The team was too normal. Yeah, that team was pretty normal by your standards. There was like not even one super low usage mon. And I feel like that's generally the defining factor of like your teams. There's like one mon that I never would have thought to put on a team type thing. If I had named this thing Chien Pao, I feel like so many people try to nickname it the same thing. That specific thing, the same thing anyways. Gonna transport to one of the sister restaurants. Are they asking you to, or do you want to? Promos on the mythicals suck. They don't even suck, they just suck in like comparison to a restricted legendary. I feel like it would have been better if they did like Reg G, but you could use mythicals, and mythicals didn't count as your restricted slot. They counted as other mon slots. Does that make sense? Like one restricted legendary and then whatever else, mythical or regular. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Maybe. Or even like, yeah, one restricted, one mythical. Mahirna's a pain. Yeah, I think Mahirna's and Arceus are like the two good ones. One mythical's 2 restricted, yeah. Maybe food, but if it's a lot of us age, I'm going home. Ew, rude. I'm glad that you're getting out of there. Why are people weird? I'm sorry. Wait, where am I going? I'm trying to change my date. E-Speed Arceus? Yeah, I feel like I gotta try that because I'm a big fan of E-Speed Dragonite. You're my drive home stream. Happy to be here. With Miraidon? Yeah, that's what I want to try actually, is Arceus Miraidon, because I'm a big Miraidon fan. Should I nickname my Chien Pao Goat? You should nickname it whatever you want to. If I could only nickname it once and then never change it, I might have decision paralysis and never nickname it though. Sky! Hi Sky! Thank you for subscribing! I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing for 11 months! I hope you're doing well. Have a good night. Thank you, thank you.
About to go to bed but I'm so close to a year. Hope stream is going well.
Thank
Heel
you.
bongo tap.
Have a good night. Ridgewater Volk will Arceus sets up Swords Dance. I would maybe try Ogerpon. I love Follow Me Ogerpon over Volk usually, but that does sound really strong. I know that's good too. You know, it's Sacrifice? Why? Did I get one? Or did I mess it up again? I don't see one. Music to success. I'm excited to try out Ray J's teams. I really haven't at all yet, even on Showdown. But I'll get there. Just practice for side events. You're gonna farm side events at Worlds. Get packs. Scoot out of Paradise Resort? What's that mean? You name it anything you want? Yeah, you should nickname it whatever you want. Wait, I messed up again. I didn't get my outbreaks reset. Keely dox. Don't dox me. That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought this neighborhood was for the people. Nowhere is. That's the real truth. Nowhere is. Everywhere is for the people that are awake and functioning between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. After that, sorry. Go to the arc set for funsies. Have fun. Win all your games. Good luck. Commercial Drive. Main Street. I don't go out. Where's the ice? The outbreaks reset? It said the outbreaks reset, right? Am I delusional, perhaps? Of eating for cheap? Me too. I've been coming. Place that's $20. Remember to tell you. We should go. Wait, is it like climbing or bouldering or both? Bouldering? Let's go. I've never been. I know of the Hive, but I've never been. I've never actually been climbing or bouldering since moving to BC. I just used to go when I lived in Alberta, but it's been a while. So I'll probably be like really bad at it first because I have like negative muscle. But I really do want to go. My outbreaks are not resetting. Hello? I've broken my game. Maybe I'm not clicking fast enough. Let's just try this. No! Oh! Never mind. There. I did it. I named mine Chien Pao Paris Sneasler. Sorry, I just saw that. That's funny. Which was no longer +3 priority. It used to be. I only started playing this game in this gen, so I don't know anything about the mechanics pre this gen. E-speeded. Oh no. Not getting e-speeded while you're trying to set up your own e-speed. Chien Pao, where are you? Giraffe is into the team builder. Extreme speed next to giraffe. This sounds like my Reg F team. I did not see you there, Ramblecast. Chien Pao Sneasler actually sounds fun. I feel like if Reg F came back, I feel like when Reg F was a thing originally, people didn't think about Sneasler. But if Reg F came back now that Reg H has existed, people would play Chien Pao Sneasler. Unfortunately, I don't think it ever will come back. I feel like if it didn't, this was like its one opportunity to. And if it didn't come back now, I think it never will. But I think it would have been fun if it did. You climb without ropes? Bouldering, you'd climb like 12 feet, not even. The whole point of bouldering is that you don't use a rope because you're not going high. It's not just like free climbing, which is something people do, but it's dangerous and you got to be like really good to do that. Yeah, you don't just go rock climbing without ropes as a normal person and not a professional climber. Bouldering, you don't go very high, and it's about like arm strength and small movements, not about climbing up a wall really high. Top rope climbing, climbing with a rope up a wall. I used to do that too, but it's harder because I am scared of heights. Another Chien Pao raid is up if anyone wants in. Make new friends in Vegas. Heck yeah. The F in Reg F stood for Perigraph. That's true. That's so true. This one sucks. The mythical is the freak choice already. Shaman Sky! Cutie Pie! Serene Rock. Serene Grace King's Rock. Crazy. Wait, okay, so is Seed Flare a chance to flinch? Drop Arceus is great. It sounds fun. Serene Grace does not stack with King's Rock. Devastating. Devastating! It's just gonna be boring or be annoying. That's so sad. I'm sure people will find interesting things to do with the reg. That's why Scarf is moving for Jirachi, yeah. I guess it makes sense. I saw that, I was like, huh, no one runs King's Rock with Jirachi. It's just overkill, but if it doesn't stack, that makes sense. Alright, we've got 3 Sarah ledges. We got this. We got this. King's Rock doesn't increase moves that can already flinch, but it doubles it to 20% on moves that don't already flinch. So with your King's Rock, you're saying it can make Dazzling Gleam, which can't make things flinch. It will give it a 10% chance to flinch, and then Serene Grace will stack on top of that. Serene Grace stacks on top of King's Rock. King's Rock does not stack on top of Serene Grace. Jirachi's slower without Scarf. Yeah, no, I know why people run Scarf, Jirachi. But this was not Jirachi, this was Shaman Sky, who I didn't even know was a Serene Grace mod, actually. I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Should I build Arceus Perish Trap? Yeah. Yes, you should. And rock bed is the pace. No worries. Jirachi in Reg G, in Reg J? Yeah. I want to use Jirachi for funds. I love him. Support Arceus Dark we finna mess around with? Support Arceus? I don't know, I feel like when you have the stats that Arceus does, you don't want to be using it as a supporter. GG! This is the first Chien Pao raid. We've been here for 2.5 hours. It's the first Chien Pao raid to have 0 Herba. It does have an ability patch though, so I'll allow it. More support, but with really good offense as well. What else? What would you give it to make it more supportive? And I didn't know me. So to bleach. It's like to. Well, now we're Casey. Ugh, I love Casey. This album, like this whole album, is probably one of my favorite albums of all time. Golden Hour is great. This one, Butterflies, is one of my favorites. Also Happy and Sad is one of my favorite songs ever. It's just like the album is full of great songs. What about me? I'm jumping over a gigantic anxiety hurdle. Oh, Casey Musgraves. This song is playing right now, and the song Jacob just requested are Casey Musgraves songs, and she's one of my favorite artists ever. But she spells her name the same way as yours, which is cool because I feel like I've seen Casey. Most of the Caseys I've met in my life spell it C-A-S-E-Y, but she spells her Casey the same way as yours, and that's cool. How many albums do I have in physical format? Not that many. I have some CDs, mostly from like when I was a kid or a teenager, and then I have some vinyls, but I don't have a record player to play them. But I have some vinyls. I have this album on vinyl. Taunt, Wisp, Chillin, Snarl, Icy Wind, Trick Room. Okay, so it has a decent move pool. Chien Pao Raid! If anyone wants in to Chien Pao Raid. Why would you Chien Pao Raid when you have a Buizel outbreak? You're so right. I should be shining into Buizels right now. You're so right. Keely, hello! Before dawn, hello! How are you? You're my golden hour. Gracias. Here's to hoping we get another evolution for Buizel in Gen 10. Buizler. So true. I'm with 100 BP special dark stab off 120 base special attack. Does it get dark pulse? There's a follow required name 3. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Didn't think I'd be going instant with Astro, but here I am. What? Oh, Judgment. Duh. I forgot that Judgment existed for a second. I think the whole point of Arceus, perhaps, but I forgot about it. Is this Arceus Parish shop before I click it? Pixie Play Arceus. Judgment Parish Song. Recover. Protect with Pegos. Oh, this looks so annoying. This genuine looks so annoying to play into. Screamtail, Grimmsnarl, Amoonguss. These are just all nuisance Pokemon. You don't have like any big damage other than Pegos and Arceus. The rest of it are just like there to be annoying and make you die to perish. No. I don't like this. A Ninetales Mega would be cool. Yeah. Don't show this to my local. This is your Saraledge idea? Saraledge. Sneasler. I love Sneasler. On Sneasler, I would give it Protect. I wouldn't do Fake Out and Acro. I would give it Protect over one of those two moves. King Gambit, Black Belt, Kowtow Cleave, Iron Head, Sucker Punch, Protect. What does Black Belt do again? Is this the EVs? I'm probably not going to comment much on the EVs. For Sneasler though, especially if you're Terra... Why is... Wait, okay. Maybe I'll ask it as a question. Said, why is Sneasler Terra Dark? Are those black glasses? Okay. Yeah, black glasses makes more sense there, I think. I don't like that your team only has 2 protects. 2 Urba. That like Saraledge and Sneasler and Gyarados all don't have, they're not like choice locked, but none of them have protect. I think that protect is good. You also have Iron Head on King Gambit and Gyarados. Could probably drop one of those, either for like Swords Dance on King Gambit or for Protect on Gyarados. I don't know if Gyarados is the best Intimidator, but I know that you don't want to stack fire types, so that's why you're not using Incin. So I understand why that's there. But yeah, I think it needs more Protect. I didn't change Sneasler Terra. Terra Dark is popular on Sneasler because people run Throat Chop. So it's a popular one, but I think if you're not running the Throat Chop set, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I would do Ghost, not get faked out, or Stellar, or Flying if you want to do Acro. Especially next to Earthquake. Because you have Earthquake on Gyarados, but then you don't really have anyone to click Earthquake beside. Should I build Perish Team on cart? I mean, if you want to. I mean, Reg J ladder is gonna come up in a month, so like, honestly, yeah. Do I want to face it? No, not even one bit. But I think you should build it because of that. Would you scream me? Eventually. Not right now because I still don't have a Reg J team. But eventually. Or would you try the team? Yeah. Actually, I probably will when Reg J ladder goes live in September. I'll probably do like ladder streams asking for rental teams. And just like try whatever. So yeah, I would try it for sure if you built it into a rental. In September. Probably. The combines of Pegos? I did. Yeah. Which isn't something that that's very not my play style, but I know that that is strong. Unkillable team, that I feel like it is, and that scares me. Was debating which RCs to use. I think Fairy is good. I don't know what else you'd use. Half of your team is Terra Water. I think it's funny because it's literally the left half on the showdown columns. On the paste columns. Besides Marin Jirachi, Sneasler, this was my first thought with Arceus. Is such a good Terra type? No, I think water is like one of the best Terra types. Absolutely. Fire, Arceus Sunroom, Arceus Fire. Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. Love a Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. With Lunala, Psychic Sea Lunala. And then we've got Indeedee Female, Guts, Bear, Torkoal. Ooh. And Raging Bolt. I don't usually play teams that are this trick roomy, so this just looks super out of my comfort zone, but I think it's cool. I don't know if you'd be using electro webs much when mostly your team wants to be slow and trick roomy, but maybe there's a use case for that. What even is quirky nature? I don't actually know. You guys, if you did fast bear, yeah, or I mean, or if you maybe you're leading Bolt and Arceus and websing like a balancy team type thing. But yeah, the Torkoal Ursaluna is giving hard trick room. Wait, did I reset my, I don't even remember. Quirky is a different flavor of serious? Oh. So it does nothing. Chat, I might do one last raid, and then it's basically 10 o'clock. So maybe I'll do a last raid and then call it for the night. Quirky lizard sandwich bikes? Yeah, that makes sense. My Miraidons did not stay quirky for long. They have been modest, timid, modest, back and forth. Media's Fire Arceus would shred Zama and free up Expanding Force, but could rework it with CSR Side Spam to make it more offensive. Yeah, I mean, you could do a CSR Side Spam, and then it's like a faster version of the same thing. But I think there's merit to what you're building here. I saw the 3 million Wo chat number, I was like, wow, Keely's really grinding. Yeah, that was mostly me. Thank you for recognizing the effort that I put in. It means a lot. Serious, quirky, docile, the ones I remember. Yeah, there's 5 do nothing natures. Lonely? Or is lonely a real nature? Or is it not even a nature? Alright, I think this is gonna be the last Chien Pao of the night if anyone wants in. Oh no, lonely's a real nature. The ones that do nothing are serious, quirky, docile, hardy, and bashful. Does nature technically boost weak in the same stats of being overall neutral? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense as to why they exist in the first place, just because of the nature of how natures are rolled. Like, looking at I just pulled up a list, like, chart of all the natures, and a lot of these I don't know what they do, because I never use them. Like, I never use a defense, any, like, defense or SPDF lowering natures. Excuse me. I've used bold, modest, calm, timid, adamant, impish, jolly, careful. Like, those all make sense. The ones that lower attack and spatak. And same with the speed ones, but I've never used any that lower defense or SPDF. You love Stack Attack ever comes back. Hi, Inraid. Hi, Inraid. Alright, we got a whole party. Heck yeah. What does Stack Attack do that it would want a defense lowering nature? Or is it because it's a mixed attacker? I know I've heard people say that sometimes defense lowering natures are good if you're running mixed attackers, but I've never run a mixed attacker. Also, hi, Inraid. Azor, hello. Oh, Beast Boost. Don't wait, all the Ultra Beasts have that, right? Change the stat for beast boost by lowering defense. Gotcha. Just got Shanko Sally from DA that took 112. Heck yeah! Congratulations! That's just overodds if you have the charm. But congratulations on getting it. Yippies! Ugh, I should do some DAs eventually. It's been a while. Silly Pal breaks into a specific IV in defense and a defense lowering nature in order to get attack boost instead of defense. I see. It's just so defensive that you need to lower its defense so that you can raise its attack. Got it. No flinch. Thank you. Make sure you put in fake out, protect acrobatics. Protect proceeds every now and then. Yeah, I think there's merit to both. I love acrobatic sneasler. But I specifically, like, I ran Terra Flying Acrobatics because I was running it next to Earthquake Garchomp and stuff. So I was trying to make more synergies on my team. But I think Fake Out is always good. Blood Moon or Saluna I think is fun. Oh, wait. You're running max speed Blood Moon or Saluna. That's different. Usually, I feel like usually people run Blood Moon slow as a Trickermancer. But I see you already have your slow King Gambit. Honestly, I don't even worry about the speed. I just worry about fast Blood Moon being frail without more HP investment. But I don't know any actual calcs. That's just a read off of vibes. I like making Terra Fairy Fire Arceus to invite the first Fire Fairy Mon. Yeah, true. I wanted Lyn to be the starter in ZA, and then I wanted it to evolve into a Fire Fairy type. That was what I wanted. My cousin was here yesterday, or like 2 days ago. Wait, is that true? Sorry I didn't go support. Bad cousin. Tell them to Terra Fairy and Incineroar. True. Bring the team. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night. Take care. I love seeing all y'all's teams. Thank you for sharing. Have I pre-ordered ZA? No, not yet. I will probably just pre-order from a local GameStop. I want to go to a midnight release. Give me inspiration. Well, I don't think I'm gonna run Arceus Perish Trap, but giving me ideas of what I could, in theory, do. Yes. No Herba. I can't believe we had a 5 Herba one. That's so crazy to me. Awkward. Thank you. Raids have been going good. Like I just said, I had a raid. Give me 5 Herba, and if I hadn't gone to the raid on my own map, I would have thought that was hacked because that's so crazy to me. I think that's the last raid for today though. It's basically 10 o'clock and I'm kind of sleepy and I'm kind of hungry. So I think I might call it a night here. I don't want to be staying up too late on work nights, you know, trying to be responsible with my sleep schedule or something. So I think we call it 10 o'clock for Tuesday. I'm sleepy / hungry. Need to eat. Marshmallow Gold midnight release. I love living on the West Coast. I love living on the West Coast because I can go to a midnight release and get my midnight release game, and it's only 9 p.m. because it's midnight Eastern time, so our midnight releases are actually at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Love that a lot, actually. Christopher, as always, thanks for the eventual Chien Pao. Thanks for hanging out. Cherry, what is this? What is this? Evil Lizard. Arceus Dark Terra Poison. With Coridon, Lando, Rilla, and Cornerstone. Frankie plays all. Thank you for the follow. Do your Marcus candies. Good luck with the rest of your raids. I've gone on top of that. I don't feel like doing that again. And that's fair. That's fair. Eject Pack Fluttermane. What are you cooking here? Fluttermane's backpack is cute, but why does she have it? I was just wondering the same. That was supposed to be Sash? That makes a lot more sense. Like, a little bit different. Just a little bit different. A lot of bit different, perhaps. Yeah, I'm just looking for someone to raid out to. I haven't said hi to in a while. Do you guys want more Chien Pao raids? Or Pokemon Pocket? Or VGC? Is this VGC? I don't know what this is. We love Chien Pao raids, Chien Pao raids. Offensive spread on the support mod. Yeah, so it has support moves in Starl and Tailwind, but it's still there to do damage. Alright. Let's head right over to Awesome Adam TV doing Chien Pao raids. He's literally just starting a stream. He's on a starting soon screen, but it's been on a starting soon screen for like 7 minutes, so surely he'll hop over to a regular to his stream soon. It'll be right there, right as he starts, which is perfect. As always, if you guys want to keep up with me outside of stream, I am Electric Keely on all of my socials. I'm the most active on Twitter, but I'm Electric Keely everywhere. And I stream most Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. My next stream should be this Friday. Kuro, I was literally just typing in /raid. I was literally just ending my stream. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got him before you. Lucy, hi. Kuro, hi. I'll get a shout out for you before we head out. But shout out for Kuro. I enjoyed time. Yeah, eating. All right, have a good night. Kuro Raiders, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. My name is Keely or Electric Keely. I play lots of Pokemon, VGC, and other things, but I am heading out for the night. We are going to send a raid over to Awesome Adam TV, who is doing Chien Pao Terra raids. So if anyone's interested in trying to help get a shiny Chien Pao, which is what we were doing, it will be continued over there. But thank you so much for raiding, even if I am heading out. I really appreciate it. All right. Still on a starting soon screen. But surely it'll flip soon. Alright. Good night. Let's talk soon. Yes, have a good night. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Here's some raid messages. I'll see you guys on Friday or Sunday or whenever I see you next. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I will catch y'all in the next one. Goodbye.